From the heart of downtown Kokomo, I'm April Thatcher for Kgov2, and you are watching News Brief. Here are your local headlines. The Gilead House is still taking registrations for its 5th annual Steps for Recovery 5K Run Walk, scheduled for September 6th, starting at 9 a.m. at Foster Park. The 5K Run Walk is open to the public, and all proceeds will go toward the Gilead House to help offset the costs of moving and repairs at their new location at 406 East Sycamore Street. The cost of the run is $20 for pre-registered applicants and $25 for late registration. All participants are asked to seek pledges to contribute to the fundraising event. Race day registration begins at 8 a.m. at the Senior Citizens Center. For more information, as well as registration and pledge forms, please contact Carissa at carissa.gileadhouse@gmail.com. As many of you probably already know, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge has gone viral. To date, this challenge has raised $79.9 million for ALS research. People from all walks of life are participating in this enormously successful fundraising effort. But why? ALS, or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, and that's why they call it ALS, or Lou Gehrig's disease, is a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and the spinal cord. Motor neurons reach from the brain to the spinal cord and from the spinal cord to the muscles throughout the body. The progressive degeneration of the motor neurons in ALS eventually leads to their death. When the motor neurons die, the ability of the brain to initiate and control muscle movement is lost. With voluntary muscle action progressively affected, patients in the later stages of the disease may become totally paralyzed. So, why the Ice Bucket Challenge? And I've asked myself that several times. It is said that it emulates the symptoms of the disease, and that is how this can help further spread the awareness of why funds are needed to reach a cure. The shared symptoms between the challenge and the actual disease are muscle weakness in one or more of the following: hands, arms, legs, or the muscles of speech, swallowing, or breathing; twitching and cramping of the muscles, especially those in the hands and feet; impairment of the use of the arms and legs; thick speech and difficulty in projecting the voice; and in more advanced stages, shortness of breath, difficulty in breathing and swallowing. This challenge may be fun and games, but remember that we are supporting a great cause, and it's our opportunity as a community to join together to bring awareness. And don't forget to donate. It's the most important part of this challenge. So, I have been challenged, so let's take a look.
Hi, I'm April Thatcher with Kgov2, and we're out here in front of the beautiful fountain in front of City Hall. I'm doing this for the 30,000 people in America affected by ALS, and I nominate all of you Kgov2 viewers to donate and do your best to help give this disease a cure. Are we ready?
How do you feel, April?
Cold.
The challenge has been issued to all Kgov2 viewers. You have 24 hours. And don't forget to post your videos to Kgov2 or the City of Kokomo's Facebook page. The Auburn Cord Duesenberg Festival Hoosier Tour will be in Kokomo Tuesday and Wednesday. There will be approximately 90 people and 45 antique automobiles participating in the event. The 2.5-day tour begins Tuesday with a dinner banquet at Kokomo Automotive Museum. On Wednesday, the tour begins at 8:30 at Kokomo Opalescent Glass, then moves to the Elwood Haynes Museum at 11 o'clock. The tour will then be led by Kokomo Police Department motorcycle escort to Posterific for lunch at noon. After lunch at 1:30, the tour will make its way to Bob Goldner's private automobile collection, and the tour will conclude at Grissom Air Museum between 2:30 and 4 o'clock p.m. Hope to see you there. And now for this week's Now You Know. Let's take a look to find out what we have rediscovered this week.
Did you know that Kokomo has its very own Veterans Memorial Site? We're here in Darrell Chapel Park at the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial Site. This was dedicated in 2002 to commemorate the soldiers who have fought in the war. We're also here at the Global War on Terror site, which lists 6 young men who have given their life in the line of duty. But this is the real Now You Know. Did you know that tucked away in the northeast corner of Darrell Chapel Park is a peace garden that commemorates the Japanese Americans from the 100th Battalion, the internment camps, and the survivors of Pearl Harbor? Standing around us are these white posts. They say integrity, sacrifice, courage, honor, loyalty. This is what it took for those soldiers to give us the peace that we have today. Right over here is a special piece. This isn't your standard bell or chime. It's actually made out of a 105mm howitzer shell. So, in case you didn't know that Kokomo has its very own Vietnam Veterans War Memorial Site, a Global War on Terror site, and a peace garden. Now you know.
And now for your 5-day forecast. It looks like it will clear up by the Labor Day weekend. Tuesday, a 50% chance of precipitation, mostly sunny early, with scattered thunderstorms developing later in the day. A high of 89 and a low of 66. Wednesday, a 40% chance of precipitation, with variable clouds and scattered thunderstorms. A high near 85, the low of 62. Thursday, a 40% chance of precipitation, mostly cloudy early, with scattered thunderstorms developing later in the day. A high of 83 and a low of 66. Friday, a 50% chance of rain, partly cloudy early with scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. A high near 85 degrees and a low of around 70. Saturday, a 20% chance of precipitation with intervals of clouds and sunshine, a high of 82 and a low of 66. Thank you for watching News Brief. For Kgov2 and the City of Kokomo, I'm April Thatcher. For more local daily news, be sure to tune in to Indiana Talks Radio for news on the hour. And now for your community calendar.